I'm Nobody. Who are you? By Emily Dickinson, 1830 to 1886. I'm nobody. Who are you? Are you nobody too? Then there's a pair of us, don't tell. They'd banish us, you know. How dreary to be somebody. How public like a frog to tell one's name the lifelong day to an admiring bog. Okay, this is a poem by Emily Dickinson. She is a leading American poet. She came from Massachusetts. Now, she lived a very secluded life. She lived away from people, and this poem itself, I think, is about fame, about feeling that you're on the outside, that you're not part of society, that you're outside of society. And I think that Emily Dickinson was somebody who hid away from society. She was a recluse. I think also perhaps she was very lonely as well. So let's see. What's this poem about? Okay, it says, I am nobody. Who are you? So notice this exclamation mark, I'm nobody. This is saying that I'm happy to be nobody. Who are you? And she's talking to somebody. Are you nobody too? So she's very happy to be nobody, and she wants to meet another person who is nobody. I think this nobody is this feeling of being on the outside, not a fully fledged member of society. Then there's a pair of us, don't tell, they'd banish us, you know. So, don't tell people, yeah, that you're a nobody, because there are two of us, and if you let people know, if you let on, then they'll exclude us, they'll tell us to go away. Notice in the first published version, she uses the word they'd banished. Later on, this is changed to don't tell, they'd advertise, you know. So they'd tell everybody that we were nobodies, and then we'd suddenly be somebody, yeah, and that would be a problem. We'd suddenly be somebodies, and I think she's happy to be nobody. She's very happy to avoid the public glare. How dreary to be somebody. So she doesn't want to be somebody. She doesn't want to be one of these important people. Yeah? How public like a frog. To tell one's name the lifelong day to an admiring bog. So she says that if you're somebody, you're like a frog. And I get the idea of this frog who's sitting on a lily pad going quack, 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 making a loud noise all day, telling the whole world that you're there. But the only people that are admiring this frog is the pond, is the bog, is the wet earth around. So I think this poem is about us against them. Yeah, it says that she's looking for another person. She's looking for a companion who is nobody like she is, and she wouldn't want to be a somebody. She wouldn't want to be somebody like everyone else. And this is perhaps suggesting to the reader, come be nobody with me, be complicit with me. Okay, so I'm nobody. Who are you? I think this is the idea. She's saying how wonderful it is to be nobody, and she wouldn't want to be somebody, and come and join her in her position outside of society, in her situation where she doesn't belong. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. I'm Nobody, Who Are You by Emily Dickinson.